This is a quick tutorial of charging of refrigerant using LG's Sealed System Service Jig tool for R600 systems. The development of the Jig tool allows you to simplify your setup. The initial setup is as follows. The low side blue hose is for the low side of the sealed system, which is typically the processing stub. The red hose for the high side of the sealed system will be disconnected. Connect the provided pressure gauge to the right side port of the Jig tool marked pressure gauge. You will note this gauge is capable of 30 inches of mercury to a maximum of 240 psi, ideally taking readings of 120 psi and below. This gauge will allow you to evaluate the internal pressures of the low side during the recharging process, achieving below 0 psi for R600 refrigerant. The left side port of the Jig tool marked refrigerant will have the pre-charged can of R600 refrigerant, valve adapter, and charging hose attached. Before charging, the system must have vacuum and has passed the micron decay test. The charging hose for the R600 refrigerant should have been attached during the vacuum. Also, the refrigerator should be off. Turn off the red high side valve at the Jig tool. Disconnect the red high side connector at the dryer high side stub and thread on the cap. Use your pre-charged can of R600 refrigerant. Open the adapter valve to allow the refrigerant to enter the low side port. Observe as your gauge pressure rises. Turn on your refrigerator and enter LQC mode. The compressor will turn on and begin to pull all refrigerant into the sealed system. Observe your pressure gauge until it has dropped just below zero into a vacuum. Turn off the blue low side valve at the Jig tool. Disconnect the blue low side connector at the process stub and thread on the cap. That's the end of our video. We hope the use of the Jig tool simplifies the need for your sealed system repair process.